What is up, y'all? Tony here, and welcome to another Ever Crisis video, and welcome to our weekly content updates for Ever Crisis. Got a handful of things to go through here in the notices. Decent amount of stuff, a lot more content than the last couple weeks where we felt like we haven't had a lot. Not much at all, but yeah, we do have a new draw, which I'm going to cover first. It is another feature draw, which is great. It is Zack. Zack, man, when is the last time Zack had a banner? It's been quite a while. Was it like Dragon Quest? Long time. This looks badass. Look at this. I like this. The look back right here. This looks badass. The armor with the kind of the double cape looking thing. One of my guys in my guild said he kind of looked like a Halo. One of my friends said Stormtrooper. I don't know. Maybe a little cross between both, but I don't know. I like it. I like this. I like it. I like this look back. This looks like a badass. But yeah, the heavy shield armor. This was like shown off a very long time ago. It was like one of the first costumes showed in like one of the first trailers of the game. So yeah, they finally released it. So yeah, the C ability for this costume does Ultra X Gale, which does 2000% magic wind damage for ATB. Also, wind damage is increased AOE high, and it goes to high, or yeah, high, right out the bat, 60 seconds. HP gain as well, 60 seconds, 8% HP gain. So all allies, this is really good. It's pretty damn good right here. Even if you're like not using them for a win team, this is the HP gain alone is still really good for all allies. That's really nice. And yeah, 2 uses, but obviously you're gonna be really good for win teams, this outfit. And he is now the second character in the game that can finally do wind damage up AOE. Red 13 was the only character that could do it with his brilliant collar, but yeah, this now Zack can do it as well. It's really good. And also boost wind potency all allies, so 15% wind damage AOE. Pretty much the whole party benefits from that. More wind damage. And then the costume, yeah, the costume is essentially a decked out wind costume. So super Arcanum as well for wind, 30% wind damage, 20% magic ability damage, 50% HP. So yeah, outside of the HP gain, which is good, this is just a really decked out, really powerful wind costume here for Zack. So yeah, if you're really lacking on magic wind or you love Zack, yeah, this is right off the bat, I could say this is a pretty decent pull if you fit into one of those 2 criteria. But yeah, let's go into the weapon now. This is featured, so if you don't really care about the costume and whatnot, you can still wishlist this weapon in the future. Once it comes off the banner, gets added to the draw, featured pull. This weapon does X-Scale, does 600% magic wind damage at OB0, also applies wind bonus damage, 20% AOE for 15 seconds, boost magic attack and wind potency. Magic attack and X Sigil boost are the support slots, +2 to X Sigil. And at OB1, 720% magic wind damage, 20%, a little bit extra duration, 42-18 on the R abilities. OB6, we are going up to 54-30 on the R abilities with 1080% wind damage, and then 25% damage boost now for wind bonus damage. And OB10, 1340, 30% wind bonus damage. So right off the bat, you can look at this weapon, and this is like on the level of this past anniversary's DPS weapons. Yuffie got something extremely similar to this for Earth, 1340%, as well as Earth bonus damage for 30% AOE. Pretty much the same. The only thing that's really better about the limit break weapons is the R ability being attack all allies or boost attack all allies, whatever. But 62 on magic attack, still really good because you're automatically maxing out that magic attack stat if you get this to OB10, because you're automatically getting to level 7, because 62 you only need 55 points, and wind potency 42 points is pretty standard. And yeah, I mean, not a lot to say about it. It's a really decked out magic wind weapon. It's going to help the whole team do more damage too. So if you're running a secondary wind damage DPS, whether that be Sephiroth or Cloud, they're both really good in magic wind. They will benefit just by having Zack on the team as well, because of the AoE wind damage, the AoE damage from his costume, AoE wind damage up from the C ability on his costume. So yeah, if you're lacking on wind, magic wind, this is an extremely solid costume. very just decked out DPS here for Zack. Really good. So yeah, I think the costume looks pretty dope too. So yeah, let's check out the stamp card. I think it's probably standard, right? Yeah, 2 copies, costume. So yeah, when it comes to skipping or pulling on this, like I said before, if you're not doing well on Magic Wind in particular, I mean, Cloud and Sephiroth are wish listable, but you know, if you're like lacking on their fits, then you can kind of just pull on Zack's costume and then eventually get his weapon to OB10 just by wish listing it, you know, in the future. But this costume is, yeah, kind of what you, you know, the deciding factor on which, if you want to pull or not. And yeah, I think the costume's good. The C ability, wind, it's all wind up, man. It's super, super powerful for wind. Can be really good costume for wind setups. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, if you like the wind costume or you like Zack a lot, I know one of my friends, she pulled because she loves Zack. And that's, you know, that's a reason enough for a lot of people. I pull on a lot of stuff because I love Aerith. I pull on almost everything Aerith. So yeah, I mean, everyone has their favorites. You know, just have fun with the game. And but yeah, that's pretty much the main reason though, from a count progression perspective. If you're lacking on wind, kind of a no-brainer when it comes to a wind setup here. But for me personally, I haven't pulled on a featured banner since over a year because I put more value in the terms of limit break banners because they, you know, the more power creep, there's more, you know, it's always better to kind of save for those limited banners. But now it's kind of crazy because, as you can see, like I said, we're getting weapons on the level of limit break weapons, which is kind of insane. You know, it's only been what, 4 months since past anniversary, and we already got a weapon that is on the level of damage wise a past anniversary weapon 4 months ago, which kind of insane in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for the Zack banner. I mean, not a lot to say about it. What would you wish list for Zack though? So offhand, what would you use? Sword of the Hunt probably, because it has exploit weakness. I think that would probably be it. It's definitely not Surfboard because this is a physical attack oriented weapon. So probably Sword of the Hunt. Not this. No, not Defender. Isn't Falchion? Yeah, Falchion. No, that's P attack wind. So yeah, probably that. I would say probably this. Sword of the Hunt for the offhand. Exploit weakness, boost attack, boost ability, potency. Yeah, I would say probably that on your wish list. If you want a wish list specifically for Guild War, you would go probably, you know, maybe if you want to run a DPS Cloud or you want to run a DPS Sephiroth. I'm not sure if double DPS is viable. Might be, I don't know. But yeah, these two are your best 2 DPSs: Sephiroth, Serrated Remages, and Cloud, Holiday Blade. Both Magic Wind weapons. I think what Kate Sith is going to be really, really good for this Guild War too. So this Guild War is kind of demanding. It's kind of wants you to pull on Kate Sith for dealing with AOE adds as well as utility. And then Zack here is this your big, strong DPS. It also kind of does utility because he's doing bonus damage as well as the earth or the wind damage up. So if you have Zack in the party, you're not going to need someone like Red 13. And if you have Kate Sith, yeah, you're not going to need Red 13 either. So, because Red 13 does AoE wind damage. So if you don't have Kate Sith or you're not pulling on him, Red 13's weapons are like Brilliant Collar as well as Canyon Collar does the AoE wind damage. So something like that. Yes, for wish list. Sword of the Hunt, Brilliant, Canyon, and the 2 DPS weapons, depending on which one you want to go with. I think another good offhand or a good R ability stat stick is a Partisan for Sid. Yeah, it does 3156 on wind potency and magic attack, so that's a really good R ability stat stick. I don't have this at OB10 either, so that's not good. That's a pretty good one if to put on the back of your whoever your main DPS is. So yeah, that pretty much, I think, covers it for the Zack banner. You also have a chance to get the Yuffie ultimate if you have not gotten this yet. You can get more of the Mako gems just by pulling, as well as, you know, a chance at actually, you know, hopefully getting it if it pops up, you know, just getting lucky, right? And yeah, if y'all pulling this banner, I wish y'all the best of luck. Hope y'all get the ultimate, and hope y'all get out the banner really quickly. Like I said, like feature banners, I always recommend just pulling one page, getting out. Unless you are like really, really like, you know, gonna try to whale for guild battle, then you can go like 2 pages, get a bunch of extra copies. But yeah, that's like for the, you know, I wouldn't say that's for the light spenders or the free-to-play players. If you're a light spender free-to-play, just pull 1 page if you're interested in this banner. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this. Are you gonna pull on Zack? Let me know in the comment section below. But for me personally, I'm just gonna wait. I don't think I'm pulling on anything until half anniversary, to be honest, which is like a month away. We'll see. We'll see if they have any more limit break banners along the way. I kind of hope they don't, you know, give us a break because we had 3 straight limited banners in a row, and I, you know, just want them to chill out a little bit. So I'm really appreciative of these last 3 feature banners, where, you know, for me personally, easy skip. So all right, so that's going to cover the banner. Let's go through the rest of the notices. The critical threat event got updated, so if you go in here, Rufus event, there are more there are gold tickets now. So just like every crash battle, you can check out the prize details and get refined mithril, support noble memories, synth catalyst, Vincent specific weapon parts, Aerith specific weapon parts, Vincent, Aerith, that's great. You know, you always take the Aerith parts. Those are extremely valuable. The Vincent ones, I've been sitting on these forever. I haven't used them on anything. So 770. So if Vincent ever does get something good, I might be, you know, in good shape to pull on a limited Vincent banner. But I don't know. Anyway, just farm out of the excuse me, just farm out the event, and you know, get all the stuff from those jackpot prizes. All right, so and there's probably what? Yeah, new battle. Yeah, there's one new battle in co-ops, and there's one new battle in the solos for you to farm out this event. So there you go. That is the Rufus critical threat. The next thing is the CC Final Chapter campaign is on right now. So there are login bonuses, as well as I think there's multiple login bonuses. And then there's clear the chapter, final chapter, to get 77 stamina tonics. Okay. So a lot of free stamina. Free gacha tickets, mithril, ore, ingots. Check your login bonus. So there it is right here. So you get up to 1,000 blue crystals, 10 ingots, 5 refined mithril, and mithril ore. And this one's just mithril ingots, gacha tickets, and more refined mithril. And yeah, pretty much all that. And then there's obviously the new chapter. It's the final chapter in Crisis Core. You know, not going to spoil anything, but you know, just go check it out. It's the end. You know, you don't want to spoil anything. I'm sure, you know, if you're a Final Fantasy VII fan, you know what happens, but you know, not going to spoil anything. So check that out. Final chapter in Crisis Core is out right now. The guild battle right now, it's gone right now. Guild battle 19. 19. I can't believe we've done 19 of these things now. So the battle is what was the battle? Look at this guy. It's just the specimen, but they just changed his color. They keep doing this, man. I guess it's a way to cut costs. But yeah, specimen H1221. You gotta have X sigil and damage sigil with circle. Kate saith again, he has a extra boost on his circle sigil, so he's going to be really good for this. Again, Magic Wind is effective. A lot of choices of DPSs, like I said, including the new Zack one. There's Sephiroth, and then there's Cloud. So yeah, pretty decent options. I think Aerith is one too, if you really want to go deep. But yeah, so for this Guild War, I put together something really quickly. I went, you know, I'm not pulling on any of these new banners, so this is the setup I just kind of decided on, put together real fast. Red 13 for AOE magic wind damage with Canyon Collar, as well as boosting magic attack and wind potency with Brilliant Collar. I don't have his ultimate, but if you have his ultimate, you can do AOE exploit, which is pretty valuable. Aerith, I'm not sure about Aerith yet, but you know, I love Aerith, so I always gotta use her. So she has Lightning Rod for magic ability damage AOE, so that's gonna help both DPSs, Red 13 and Cloud, as well as physical damage or physical defense up. and increase command gauge first use. This, because someone has to do resist down, so wind resist down with Floral Wand. And then Abraxas is just a busted ultimate weapon. Defense tears down, as well as our Reprieve Arcanum, you know, HP all allies, Arcanum. So this thing's busted. Yeah, really good. I like this costume because of AOE exploit on the C ability. Plus, you know, get to play with their butt sticking out. You know, I've been doing that a lot. Aerith, this is like the go-to. I almost feel like this is like Kamara level in terms of costumes. Like, this is a good. I feel like this is going to be used for a long time for Aerith. I'll show the back weapons here in a second. I'm just doing the front right now. Holiday Blade for Cloud. I think this is better than using Sephiroth, because the thing that's really important about this is this has a circle sigil boost. Sephiroth's weapon has like triangle, I think. So I feel like that alone is kind of a big difference, you know, because circle sigil, like I said, is very important. If you don't have Cait Sith with his circle boost, I'm not sure how you're gonna fare when it comes to getting that damage sigil up really quickly. Then the materia, obviously just like magic wind stuff. I didn't get a lot of these during the materia hunt, sadly. Santetsuken summon. Now let's go through all the back weapons. Don't have any mini costumes over Cloud like deal with magic. So I'm just using boost attack all eyes from here, and then just defense from here. I don't want to have his magic wind Christmas costume. I don't know. Does he even have any other wind costumes? I don't think so. So yeah, kind of slim pickings here for Cloud. Our ability stat sticks. I'm going with Electro Cannon, Magic Attack, Magic Ability Potency. Bahamut Fangs for Magic Attack, all allies, and Magic Ability Potency. Pulse Gun, Boost Attack, Wind Potency. So with something like this, 18,737 Magic Attack, 8,736. Level 7 Magic Attack, level 7 Wind Potency, level 5 Ability Potency, and level 6 Magic Ability Potency. And then he's getting all the buffs and stuff from his costumes and our ability stat sticks on the other characters. So Aerith again, Magic Attack all allies, Magic Attack all allies, Boost Attack all allies with buff debuff extension. And then Loveless Songstress, I think, is just for the ATB boost at the beginning. And then Terra's Garb for buff debuff extension, pretty much. Defense. Yeah, I think that I'm good with that. She has a lot of different options. Instead of this, you could probably run this maybe, because everyone gets ATB at the beginning and extra defense. So maybe that instead. But then you would lose a level in the armory. So I'm not sure. Maybe this might be better. So, yeah, Red 13, don't really have a ton of his costumes either, but Magic Attack all allies, buff debuff extension there. Boost Attack all allies, buff debuff extension here. And then Boost Attack and Magic Ability damage potency from Sawed Off GS. So he's kind of like a sub DPS, sub AoE DPS. 16,685 Magic Attack with level 7 Magic Attack, level 5 Wind Potency, level 4 Magic Ability Potency, and level 5 buff debuff extension. And then these are just like HP, and then HP, like Magic Defense. Like I don't have a ton of Red 13 costumes, so kind of slip pickings for me as well. I don't know. I don't know what you would even really need for the limit break. Just something quick. Probably maybe give him this instead of Aerith. And then Aerith, maybe Breath of Earth if you're in the need for a tight heal, maybe. But that is pretty much it. That is my personal setup at the moment. Just something I put together really fast. For this Memoria, I think you just need Magic Attack and Physical Defense is what you kind of want to favor. And damage versus humanoids, I think, because this thing is a humanoid, I believe. This also has 20% wind damage, but this guy's not a summon. I'm not sure what's better, the damage versus humanoids or the damage from wind. That's going to just have to be tested. But I'm just using this one right now. I think the last guild battle, I think the damage from this second ability was more important than the actual elemental damage. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm just going with this one for now, but you know, people are going to test it and see what works better and whatnot. The buff armory is Sid in Tifa. So there you go. Bunch of Civ Tifa weapons, OB10. And then throw in all your costumes. So again, favoring Magic Wind is what you're going to get from this armory buff. Alright, so that is going to do it. I'll do a quick stage 3 just to kind of give you an idea. Again, just totally winging this. Obviously, I'm going to improve my setup, you know, once we lab this out some more. So this is going to be a quick dry run, though. Let's do some defense up. Magic ability damage. So I'll do Brilliant Collar. Let's do some Circle Sigil breaking. Floral. We'll do the ultimate. Exploit. Then I'm just going to do some Circle Sigils. Cloud. Use his ultimate as well. Extra ATB. Going to try to get in some more circles here with red. Aerith has a triangle sigil, so she's able to get that triangle down while we're doing the circles on the other two characters. This fight is just a really long sigil phase. This guy does not do a ton of damage on the lower stages, so stage 3 is pretty simple. Alright, so getting pretty close. Just keep chipping away at these circle sigils. And then AoE damage, Red 13 kind of takes care of them automatically if you don't control them. Alright, so I'm going to start preparing because we're about to get out of the sigil phase. So let's get our wind buff up. Get in DPS now. Enhancing Rose, do that. Make sure our wind potency's up. Looks like it's not. But anyway, he's about to die. So, yeah, stage 3, again, kind of just dicking around, and he was still pretty easy for me. I already did a stage 4. I think I only did one time, and I think I got like a 60% stage 4 with this same team. Again, I think I like Cloud more than Sephiroth. Sephiroth has Enfeeble, which will definitely help your damage, but you're not going to get in as many circle sigils with Sephiroth compared to Cloud, and I think that's very important. So, but yeah, we're just going to keep labbing it out and see what's best. Obviously, again, if you have Red 13, or not Red 13, but if you have Kate Sith and you have the new Zack, you're probably going to be cooking in this guild battle. Stage 4, it hits a lot freaking harder. I was getting smacked around stage 4. I actually got killed, and Aerith's Reprieve AoE kind of kicked in, and that was like perfect timing. Like everyone was at full HP, so none of the weapon like 50% more HP, 70% more HP things came into effect, because if you die, you get all your HP back if you have Abraxas. So yeah, there's that to consider as well if you have Abraxas. Alright, but that's Guild War. I might have another video covering this. Guild Battle is kind of a pain in the ass, but not really a fan of this one. I don't like these like really long, drawn-out sigil phases. But yeah, that is the Guild Battle this time around. Outside of that, we have the new draw, which I went through. We have the new chapter, Crisis Core, which I already talked about, the final chapter. And then we have the DC event countdown login bonus. So you look at this, it says DC event, and it's like some generic picture. Like, what the hell is this? So it doesn't say. It just says DC countdown login bonus. You get certain things. So it takes place January 21st, January 28th. So I think I already showed off this login bonus. DC means Dirge Cerberus. So if you check Ever Crisis's Twitter account right now, or X, you will see that Dirge Cerberus, I think it's coming soon. It doesn't say when, it just says coming soon. Wait for more details, so maybe next week, maybe a couple weeks from now, I don't know. So Dirge Cerberus is coming. I guess we're going to get story content for it, so look out for that. And outside of that, there is the Twitter campaign. I believe there's what? You can split between 10 million crystals, 9,999,999. Check out Ever Crisis's Twitter account, and then you can sign up for that to get your share of all those crystals. So yeah, check that out. Can't really show it on screen right now because I have to change my scenes and stuff and OBS, but you know, check out Twitter, Ever Crisis Twitter account, X, whatever you call it. So yeah, that is gonna do it for this Ever Crisis video. If y'all found this if you find my Ever Crisis content entertaining or helpful, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all on the next one. Later.